Hey, it's Loaf. Most of you that watch the channel aren't subscribed, so if you like our content and want to see more, simply tossing us a like and slapping that subscribe button really helps this channel grow. If you're someone who enjoys playing Minecraft, there's no doubt that you know who Dream is. From being an ordinary kid that played on a PvP server to creating some of the most entertaining content in the scene, Dream is one of the most successful Minecraft YouTubers of 2020. While some of his most well-known videos come from his Manhunt series, Dream is also known to be a Minecraft speedrunner. For those who don't know, speedrunning is simply trying to beat the game in the fastest time possible. When it comes to Minecraft specifically, that would mean finding the quickest way to beat the Ender Dragon. However, compared to classic speedruns as seen in GoldenEye or Super Mario Bros., when a user attempts a speedrun in Minecraft, a completely unique world is generated using a seed. Why does any of this matter? This is solely to say that a speedrun in Minecraft is not based purely on execution and mechanics. It will include factors such as luck and RNG. In December of last year, for Dream, one of his runs was deemed a little bit too lucky, as his 5th place record for version 1.16 was rejected by the speedrunning moderation team. This led to a full-on investigation with a whole video explaining why his run was removed and that the chances of any of it happening to be nearly impossible. On top of hiring an astrophysicist to help refute the claims, Dream continued to push for the idea that he did not cheat. Fast forward to January this year. The astrophysicist's paper was basically burned to the ground by other verified professional mathematicians who took the time to review the paper. The astrophysicist in question was also under fire and bailed the scene altogether. Users began to dig into their backstory and find a sketchy website with no activity, suggesting that the astrophysicist might not exist. Some people were mad at Dream, while others simply accepted the fact that whether or not Dream cheated, they enjoyed him for his genuine content. And now this is where the story goes quiet for the next 5 months. Recently, Dream suddenly took down his response video towards the cheating claims and posted a tweet with a pastebin link about speedrunning. The first several sections highlight Dream's perspective and that his intentions at the time were to simply practice for an upcoming video as part of his Minecraft Manhunt series. Dream describes that due to previous sour relationships with certain mods, he had assumed that they were simply clout chasing. Dream basically describes himself as tunnel visioning on that fact rather than considering that maybe some of his modifications could have been still active. Fast forward to late May 2021, where Dream realizes that he had been running a disallowed mod that warranted increased item drop rates. Dream further explains that the reason for having the mod was simply to make the Manhunt videos proceed more smoothly, but it was present without his knowledge at the time of his speedruns. From an entertainment standpoint, this actually makes a lot of sense. Plus, it does not take away from a video meant purely as content. However, for a submitted speedrun attempt, whether intentional or not, it is considered illegitimate, along with all his previous attempts which are also removed. After posting the pastebin, Dream continued to share his thoughts on Twitter. People who have no idea anything about my content or me as a person or my history do too much talking. I'm a YouTuber, not a professional speedrunner. I speedrun against Muffin Boy Halo and Company for fun and entertainment and have for over a year. The speedrun that was removed for being invalid from 7 months ago was on my Twitch. My donation's off, I'm not even partnered on Twitch, and was never uploaded anywhere on any of my channels. I didn't make a dime or gain a single view or subscriber off of it, yet it's my crowning achievement, of which was never mentioned anywhere on any of my platforms except for a single tweet on my second Twitter account. It was also the lowest placing run I had ever submitted. It had very little to do with my content, if anything at all. That doesn't change anything from the speedrun perspective. The speedrun community is a very strict one, and that's a super good thing. Just pointing out that it had nothing to do with my actual content or YouTube and was just a for fun thing. Criticism is deserved if anybody makes mistakes, even if they are unintentional. No one is immune open to criticism. I could have said nothing at all and continued on, but I chose to say something because I felt it was the right thing to do. I'm glad that I did. I have always played for fun for 11 years, and that's why all of my videos are me and my friends goofing off playing Minecraft together. I'll keep making the best content I can, and I'll keep growing as a person as I've always tried to do. If you want reasons to hate someone or to think someone is dishonest, you will find them with anybody. I'll keep on spreading positivity. Love you guys. Despite coming out with the truth many months after the drama ended, many fans were still angry with Dream. I'm sorry, but not checking your mod folder before submitting runs for a world record is incredibly naive. Use cheat mods to drastically increase spawn rates of items in the past. Does consecutive speed runs with drastically increased spawn rates of items. It never crossed my mind that it could have been the cheat mods that I use regularly. You use plugins for increased drop rates, but it never once crossed your mind that they could still be enabled after proof was released that shows your drop rates are impossible to achieve, so instead you intentionally send hate to the people exposing you? Brave and honest. You really think bringing up the fact that the run wasn't good like it affects anything? I don't care if you got world record or 30th place. It does not belong in speedrunning. Your fame and fandom was built on a lie. Your stans are morons. You are just a really good Minecraft player, not different from any other competitive / tryhard. You have no personality. Your friends carry your content. You deserve all the hate you get. Oof, yikes. Others still tried to see Dream in a positive light. Clarity is good, but once again it all goes back to this being a huge miscommunication, so don't be hard on yourself, Dream. It's okay, Dream. I cheat in video games too. It all seems like one giant misunderstanding and failure of communication. Thank you for addressing it. Now, please go take care of yourself. Too long didn't read. Dream didn't mean to cheat, since he didn't know the mods that affect Piglin trade rates and Manhunt were client-based and not server-based. That coupled with bad blood with the mod team already basically created hell on earth for all involved and caused Dream to lash out. Other online personalities shared their thoughts.
If you felt like you had too much luck and it was getting weird for like a whole 2 streams, you know, why not just, redownload the whole thing? I mean, there's not a lot of mods to run Minecraft. It's mostly vanilla shit, right?
Like, the guy, like, everybody pretty much knew he cheated. And then, now he's admitting that he cheated. He says he didn't know that it was happening. Like, I don't know if that's really the case or not. It's hard to say. I mean, of course, obviously, it could be that he's lying about that too. Maybe not. I have no idea. I think at the end of the day, the guy clearly admitted that he was at fault. He said that he cheated. He came out with it. He made this big post. And realistically, he didn't have to, because this blew over a while ago. Like, this was from quite a while ago.
Accidentally, huh? Slightly transparent 11 months. This is such an, I don't buy this 1 second. 100% he knew what he was doing. And he realizes at this point, I mean, who even gives a shit anymore? In my opinion, he declined it, like, he denied it for so long. At this point, he may as well just kept with it, because it doesn't matter anymore. No one cares now. But no shot you accidentally keep running. And if you truly did, he would have, why didn't he say this sooner? Why didn't he say this way sooner? That should have been the first reaction. If you do a speed run and everyone's like, hey, your stats on the Ender Pearl seem way off, you would immediately be like, oh my god, what if it was because of that mod thing that I had installed? That would be your first thought.
Holy f***. I can't believe he actually admitted it. That's so
if you're gonna fess up to everything and do a big pace bin, I feel like you should go whole hog. This feels like a half measure and a little bit late. But does it change anything about my fan for Dream? No.
From just what I saw from like younger kids that are just like, he didn't even cheat. Like, people are convincing themselves that he actually didn't even cheat. At this point, it is no different. I know Dream is woke, I think. And I know that there's a lot of people in his community that are great, that he has cultivated. But my God, bro, some of these fans literally look at him like he is a religious deity.
One thing that cannot go unspoken are the Dream stans who had harassed others during the investigation of the speedrun. Hearthstone streamer CheckCloud had a few words to say to Dream. All your followers for sending me death threats for weeks on end when we specifically called you out for cheating. I have no problem with young people making mistakes and apologizing, but taking you 11 months is kinda insane. Also, not checking the folder is your problem. As I said, people make mistakes, but when you take 11 months to apologize, there is something wrong with how you are presenting yourself. Good luck in your future endeavors, but this will take a long time to heal. Also, all your followers again, especially that one guy who made me consider finally going to the police for harassment. There is nothing worse than Minecraft kid worshippers. Dream finally admitted to cheating. All of you Dream stans who doxed and sent death threats. And who are going, don't be too hard on yourself, King. You're so brave for admitting your mistakes. Because y'all are the same people to crucify someone for the smallest of things. Dream should really acknowledge the problem of stans that sent harassment and death threats to anyone investigating this Minecraft cheating business. I don't care about a speedrun on a block game, as much as the hate mobs formed around a block game. That's never okay in any way. His excuse is that he can't control his fans, but at least he can address it in some form. I'll always hate that about him. As it turns out, the lead moderator that posted the initial investigation video had been seen tweeting out this. Dream and I are cool again. Glad we're seeing some closure today. However, some Dream fans were less forgiving. Personally, I still don't think you deserve good terms with him, considering the fact that you literally went out of your way to make it look like Dream was being racist, weaponizing us persons of color in the process because you are white, sir. Personally, I don't think you should be cool with him again. Yes, he may have cheated. However, that doesn't excuse the fact that you tried to frame him for saying a slur when he blatantly didn't. Dream didn't do any harm. Geo is the sick who tried to make Dream out to be a racist. Although Dream did accidentally lie to over 20 million of his fans. We'll leave it up to you guys in the comments below, whether it was truly unintentional or not. At least this gives some sense of closure to his whole speedrunning controversy. Anyway, that's all for today. Until next time, keep it fresh. See ya.